Hey you fine people, it's Mike Rondo here with another video. It's been a couple of days, but I meant to do a video last week, but volleyball with my daughter got a little crazy or whatnot. So, but today what we're doing, pardon the glasses here, is we're doing from Cornell and Deal, one of their small batch. This is From Beyond, part of the H.P. Lovecraft, who is a fellow Rhode Islander like myself. This was from 9/7 of 21, so this goes back a while. I did a review, I don't know, maybe like, let's see, just real quick. Actually, I want to say, well, in 2021, I'm going to imagine it's that, but I believe, one second here, let me just get into Cigar Vice. I think did a review on this, or he was doing some reviews on the H.P. Lovecraft stuff. So go check out his channel. He's new. Go give him a like, subscribe, all that stuff. I don't say the like and subscribe thing, but he's a cool channel. Go check him out. He does a good job. I think he's better than me, but that's just my take. I'm not really good at reviews. Again, mine come down to I like it, I don't like it. I don't get all the, you know, notes and who blended this, who blended that whole thing. But anyway, so we're gonna try this. I just loaded the pipe up, and I gotta say, I wasn't expecting much, because if I remember from my review, I was not the biggest fan of said blend. I think I liked it, it was okay, but I can tell you right now, after sitting in the shed for God knows how long, it's pretty good. It smells really good, which, by the way, we're gonna be getting to this controversial character pretty soon. This one was from 2021 as well. I get some thoughts on this. I smoked it yesterday, so I get some thoughts. So maybe later in the week or next weekend I'll get to that one. But this here, it smells really good. You know, here's the funny thing. This writing is so small I can't even see with my glasses. So we got a blend of Cipro, Latakia. I think I said that. Cipro. I think I did. Matured Virginias, Orientals, and St. James Perique. Will open your mind. Infinite possibilities. All right. Well, that's interesting that I had to use this and those. Anyway. So let's give this a try. I haven't smoked this. I just packed the pipe. I haven't done anything. We're using, of course, the Shed Legend here, which is the 7LE320 Naked Pipe. This is the Shed version. I have another version, the original. Yes, this is the Shed version. This one lives in the shed, really. And I think we're gonna go with the Halloween Zippo here, the Haunted House, because why not? Let's go for this. I thought I would have got a better light there, but apparently not. Let's look at this real quick. It's the wick. Let's see if I can adjust on the fly here. Probably need more fuel because it's been out here for a week or so. I got a backup if we need it. Anyway, let's carry on. Yeah, I don't think this light is going to make it. So, there we go. Oh, reliable here. Of course, now it's petering out on me. I'm having bad luck here. Maybe it's HP from the grave. Truth of the matter, this tobacco's been out here for, what, 4 years, 5 years? Also, I put a little rubber tip on the end of the pipe here. Which I usually do on some of my pipes. This one here, I love clinching it, but it is kind of heavy. It's top end right here. It's heavy. I love it. It's good at clinching, but I want to keep my teeth as long as I can. And I was just about to say, the neighborhood's been pretty quiet for a Sunday afternoon, so I was taking advantage of it. I cut the grass for one last time. The birds aren't even around that much. I think most of them have migrated, but I did take care of the feeders and everything. But it's been quiet. Now I got a plane flying by, and I'm sure someone's going to start a lawnmower or a leaf blower more than likely and whatnot. But that's what, you know, shed life is all about. You have to deal with these things. I'm sure the dog next door, Rocky, who's kind of a fan favorite around here. I mean, he's not as cool as the legend that is Gus the Spider from way back in the day. So this isn't a review, it's just having a pipe with you guys, just shooting the shit Sunday afternoon. I think it's pretty quiet because I believe the Patriots are on, football's on, so most people are probably doing that. The Patriots are winning, much to my chagrin. Some of you might not know, I'm actually a Dolphins fan. 40 some odd years of my life I've suffered. So I've taken a policy, and I think I mentioned this before the season started, that wake me up when you get to the Super Bowl, Miami, and I'll waste my time then. But I've changed that. I've upped that policy considering how horrible they are right now. Wake me up when you win the Super Bowl. I don't even want to see it. Personally, I think, not that I believe in such things, I must be cursed because I'm very much like, what's his name? Frank the Tank from Barstool. He's a Dolphins fan and a Mets fan. I'm the same. I feel like any team that I like is cursed. It's just how it is. But more on that another day. I know someone made a comment last week because I had a Utah Mammoth hat on and they were a Bruins fan. Shout out to my fellow New Englander, which I don't have a problem with the Bruins. To be honest, I'm a Sharks fan, to be honest. But I was originally a Bruins fan. But I like hockey in general, so I have multi-teams, and hockey was a big thing in my family, and I'll get into that another day. Well, right now, we're just going to chill, you know, enjoy this smoke. The fireplace here. I don't know if you can hear the sound effect I got going on with the fireplace. Little insider baseball here with the Shed of Solitude. If you can see past videos where I have this on, you may hear crackling fire. I used to do it with this, which is Bluetooth radio, and I used to do it on my phone. I'd have a crackling fire. But I have a TV in here, and I put on just a crackling fire when this is on. So you get the illusion that the fire, if you can hear it, I don't know if you can really hear it. This microphone kind of cuts out a lot of background noise, so you might not hear it. But fall is in the air. It's a crisp day, I would say. It's. I did break out in a sweat cutting the grass early this morning. It was chilly. I had my sweatshirt on, but I had to take it off. Fall's right around the corner, and of course, Friday, Halloween. I'm probably going to do a video because we're probably going to get a nor'easter up here because of the hurricane down in Jamaica right now. I believe it's called Melissa. And so Friday, and I usually, well, in the past I've done a Halloween video where I'm out here in the shed talking Halloween, smoking a pipe, having a Halloween blend. I think I might have done that with this from Beyond. Back in the day, back when doing those types of videos was really fun in those early days. especially when I had Redcoats Return, Dr. Lester, getting in on the fun, and a few others too. But I don't know, since he's left, the theme kind of videos like that, I don't really get into anymore. But we'll see. Maybe it'll be a return. The show must go on, as they say. And I do wish Dr. Lester all the best as well. I gotta be honest, the smoke I'm really enjoying. Like, this is really smoky, and it's lingering around like a ghost. I like that. So if nothing else, the taste, I don't know. I mostly get the Virginias here. Keep in mind, this has been out here for 4 years or so, maybe even more. So it's not going to have... Did it age? Probably age better. If I can't remember the review. I should have watched the review before I came out here and decided to have a smoke with all of you guys and see what I thought back then. But time has passed. It's not bad. It's not bad. I think my camera's on tilt. I don't think I'm actually level. But anyway, I just noticed that in my view here. I can't see much because I'm blinded by the lights. Well, if nothing else, the smokiness adds to the ambiance of H.P. Lovecraft's Cthulhu. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm not the biggest fan of H.P. I listened to the audiobook a few years back, I think when I got this. Hey, there's Rocky. And I don't know, I found it kind of boring. That's just me. Is it better than what I could come up with? Yeah, I'll give him that. What else we got here? Oh. I could have read right here because it's right there. What's in here? That would have been easier. It's better than reading the little stuff over here. Way to pay attention, Mike. Louisiana Perique. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm getting a kind of an aftertaste, but I think that's because the tobacco's been out here. I don't think it has anything to do with the actual blend. If you got this year's blend, probably top notch and good. I almost got it, but I was like, eh. Same thing with the Haunting. I already kind of had that blend, so I didn't go that route. I'm kind of wishing I did get it so I could compare it, but now recently, I'll get a little personal here. Recently, a good friend of mine passed away. And I'm not looking for sympathy or anything like that. I'm just bringing up, it's kind of an interesting story. Maybe. It is to me. But this was my first real girlfriend back in the day. And I haven't seen her in 30 years, but we caught up thanks to social. This is one of the good things about social media is you can catch up with people. And I caught up with her maybe 15 years ago, 13 years ago, something like that. And we just chat, send memes and stuff. And she was interested in some stuff that I was, similar things, horror, all that stuff. And one of the things that was interesting back in the day was we had a Ouija board, and we did a Ouija board seance, and it got all in my head. It screwed me up. I don't believe in such things. It was all in my head, but you never know. So I was contemplating, and maybe I'll do it this Halloween, but maybe not, because I always used to joke to her with her. She'd send me memes and stuff about Ouija boards and stuff, and I just want none of that. I don't like dealing with all that. As skeptical as I am and stuff, I've watched enough horror movies and experienced enough things in life to know I don't mess with things that I don't know too much about, and especially if it comes to spirits or whatnot. So I'm not going to tempt fate. So I was pondering this, that I'd get a Ouija board. I wouldn't touch like the Ouija board. It's like an experiment, kind of like Houdini with his wife. Set up a thing, and maybe ask questions, and just film it and see if the Ouija board moves, which it probably would not. I doubt, unless something shakes here, or if I actually moved it, which I wouldn't. I would just sit here and have a camera on there and whatnot. Maybe I'll live stream that on Halloween. That might be interesting, but I don't know. But I'm afraid I'm opening Pandora's box, because back in the day, 11-year-old Mike gets freaked out by all of that and thought I was imagining things in my head. It wasn't good. My buddy Tim laughed at me and whatnot, but I think he got a little freaked out too. But and same with my friend who passed away. Sadly, she was diagnosed, I want to say mid-August, with breast cancer, and within 9 weeks she was gone. So that was screwed with my mind, I can tell you that, because she was only like 4 months younger than me, and it messed with my head. But maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. I might do that privately. I wouldn't want to make a video and kind of get likes and views just because of that or whatnot, but maybe I'll do it for myself, and years down the line I'll publish it or something. I don't know. We'll see. I was just thinking of that from Beyond with HP, who's from Rhode Island, as she was, naturally, and I don't know, maybe she'll reach out from Beyond. I doubt it, unfortunately, but it's not bad. I think it's better than what I remember, if I can remember. Not that I can remember these days. I'll say this, it's positive. This, we're going to get into that. I don't, after yesterday's smoke, I don't know how good it's going to go, but I'll give it another shot. I got a few more blends of this. I got this one, this was, hold on, this was 21 as well. I think I said that earlier in the video, and I'm not sure what that other one, I have another tin of this. I know there was a bit of a controversy back when I had it, back in 2021. I think they did it for 2022 and 2023. There was a few years they did it back to back, and I was getting annoyed by that. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. If anything, I would say the Virginias, and I'm going to say the Perique. Although at the end here, I'm getting a lot of tense spiciness here. On a good note, too. I like this. Anyway, I'm going to get back to doing nothing but reading, watch a few videos on how to build a cabin in the woods, which I'm very convinced I can do, with no carpentry skills at all. I totally can do that. And some other things that have been interesting me of lately. And some of the stuff I'm going to talk about as we get into the winter, about some things that I'm trying and whatnot. But we'll talk about those another day. Anyway, I hope you have a good Sunday. And if you're watching football and you watch this later, I hope your team won, unless it's the Patriots, the Bills, the Jets, the Cowboys. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, the Eagles too. Yeah, I don't like the Eagles either. I grew up with a Giants fan as a father, so I can't do that. But anyway, that's going to do it. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one.